Stephanie Straw with BoardGameGeek here with Leah Culleton of HABA USA. We are going to be talking about Heroes of Kaskaria. This game looks really cool. Tell me about it.
This is a stretch for HABA because this is an introduction to strategy. So this is for 6 and older. So the whole object of this game is you have these wonderful little griffins. These are cliff runners, and those are scaled griffins, flying griffins. And they're both moving up the board, trying to get to the gold in the volcano.
Okay.
So during your turn, you're trying to either operate your red, you know, if that's red, your griffin, your cliff runner, or your griffin.
Right. Okay.
And you do that by using these cards. So we have cards with draw 2. We have cards with the little picture of the cliff runner. That's the griffin, the flying griffin. And then we have golden nuggets. So you have a big deck of cards. You have a waterfall that you put in at the bottom. So I've already shuffled these cards. When we hit that waterfall card, we reshuffle.
Okay.
So you deal, everybody gets dealt 5 cards. And you keep those cards to yourself so nobody can see them. And what you're doing, it's sort of like rummy. So you have to get a pair of 2 of the same color, at least 2, to lay them down and do the action.
Okay.
So if I lay this, I move my griffin 1 and I collect 1 piece of gold.
Okay.
A little piece of gold. The object being to get the most gold at the end of the game.
If you had 3 of those, like if you also had this one, would you be able to play all 3 of those?
I play all 3, and then that would indicate I draw 2 more cards and put them in my hand. So you can have up to 10 cards in your hand at any time.
Okay.
So you can lay 3 at a time, 4 at a time, a minimum of 2. That's where I compare the rummy to playing rummy with my mom when I was young. So the game ends, so people start using their decisions to whether I'm going to pick up a card, whether I'm going to take one from here, and then what action I'm going to do. Once somebody gets to the volcano, whether it's from this side or that side, that ends the game.
Okay.
That person is not necessarily the winner, though, because then you have to start counting points.
Okay.
So the winner does get this little golden nugget piece, which is worth 2 golden nuggets, but then you count who was second and third, and you use this little scale here. The second person gets 4, the third person gets 1. And then you do that count again from this side. So you could have been first on this side and get 7 more pieces of gold. So at the end of the game, you decide who had the most gold pieces, and they're the winner.
That sounds really simple.
Yeah, so it's this entry into strategic. The kids have to decide what they're going to lay, if they're going to pick up. There's decision making, what am I going to move?
They can match things very easily. How many players is this?
2 to 4 players.
2 to 4? Okay. Right, 4
For
different
ages
colors.
6 and older.
How long does it take to play?
Only about 10-15 minutes.
Okay. Is this available in stores right now?
It is. It just started shipping.
So you can get this at Gen Con.
Yes.
And then at stores
at
soon?
specialty stores
Soon or
near
now?
You. Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you.